Hey everybody, hope your day is going all right. Unless you're one of those Baal worshippers. B-A-apostrophe-A-L. I always call it Baal, some call it Baal, Baal, whatever. Yep. All the teachings we have are teaching us about aspects inside of us and wiring patterns that we have. No power in that, no power in Baal. The power comes from, and that's why too, I think they call it dark enlightenment. I'm not sure, I could get it wrong. And when it comes to those who do know this yet, because of their fetishes of, killing and eating and murdering and getting rich off being willing to do that, that feels powerful because the average person in the world who's kind and resides on the loving side, more like Christ energy, or anything else. I hear people now trying to explain it, and they're right symbolically and close, but then they'll call Lucifer the devil, and that's not true. Many have been taught wrong. But anyways, I heard someone say last night, I have no idea if it's factual, but it makes sense for what we do know of in this Epstein class of Baal worshippers. He said there's about 8,300. It would at least take that to pull that stuff off. But the dark enlightenment part comes not from the ones who think there's some power there and trying to, just like in the churches, they make someone believe a process that isn't true. They made it up. Same with trying to make people live by the rules of Baal energy and what he stood for and stands for inside of us. So you have those at the top that, they did Baal worship. They were a Baal worshiper. Not necessarily. Man, take someone young or uneducated and you can teach them anything. Anything. So hopefully enough are opening up their eyes enough and their ears enough to realize the problem that we're sitting with right now. If you're, I don't know how the Christian nationalists can, it's all front, all an illusion. Life's been fake for about all of us in certain ways because of what, as a collective, we've allowed to happen. But it's all prophesied. It really is. If you were taught it literally, you're gonna miss the boat and worship the devil somehow. And if you realize it symbolically and understand that many are worshiping what they think is right from God somehow on that Incan page, but then they'll deny those with a real spiritual connection. Well, how can you almost denounce God, but then you're spiritual? Yeah, I can't help it. Go inward. I mean that with really with love, not in some, he's saying these stuff to us. Oh, big baby, don't call people babies. Freedom of speech. We got the type of devil energy that's Baal. We got Baal worshippers that's been running things around this world. And they're killing people, eating babies, and raping them. And somehow, though there may only be 8,300, the problem is, they knew the time when they had the masses just uneducated enough and busy enough to follow them. Just enough to help get their laws in, enough to get in power so they can attempt this. Again, they picked a bad time to try this. Yeah. Strange world, exciting times to be alive. But I think right now is they think they could still figure out a way to win this, figure out a way to hide themselves from their Baal worship, modern day Baal worship. I wouldn't have thought that, grew up all my life in different religions and churches and whatnot. Didn't ever really put that all together. I kind of knew, kind of thought. I did say things before, but then, here we are. It's a new day, a new dawn. Yeah, how we'll be feeling is how we handle this moment in time right now. It's important, very important. We need to diversify whoever you hear your information from as much time as you can. Widen it out is my advice. You'll learn things from other perspectives. You don't have to agree with everyone. You don't have to argue with anyone, but you'll learn things. And I'll leave it right there. Have a good one.